Well, a set of bulls has made it back to the ranch. I myself have made it back to the ranch, and it's good to be back. Just got in early this morning. Had a great, exceptional week at the Ellensburg Rodeo, 101 years. As you guys have followed along, made it back in, and back on the grind, got the workout in. Got the whole crew, shotgun. T. Ross is back walking, kinda. Connor Q. And George, how about your haircut, dude? Look at that. George the man, got him a haircut. Doesn't look like you don't look like Brad Pitt starring in Troy. But yeah, so had a rodeo in Minnesota that was a little low on bull riders, so Tyson, Dakota Rodeo, shows up and gets them a couple bulls to sell the rodeo with, and they've made the long trip back from Minnesota. So get these guys kicked off back in here and let them get a little grub, a little water, and that'll work, brother. Does Trace? No, they don't. They don't do that. Looks like you haven't been practicing a whole lot, Connor.
Why does it look like that?
The horns is like they've barely been touched. Is that the case?
No, sir.
I don't know either.
Well, we're about to find out.
George, can you even rope that roping dummy?
Not well.
I know shotgun can't.
Shotgun can rope it now.
Hello, Carl. Yeah, Lee. Look at that. Oh boy, ain't missed a meal, has he, Connor?
No, sir.
It's looking good, Carl boy. Oh, so good to be back on the ranch, y'all. We just kind of as we touched, just getting back from the Ellensburg Rodeo, and one thing about it, you go up to the Northwest, especially this time of year, I think there's 20 something days left in the regular season for all the guys that are trying to punch their ticket to the NFR. So bulls are big, kind of out of line, but one thing about it, those guys show up and give everything that they got, trying to scrape up, and there's a lot of money up for grabs at the Ellensburg Rodeo. So great rodeo. Calgary Stampede brings in the bucking horses. There's 8 or 10 different stock contractors. Chad Berger Bucking Bulls is one of the new installments of the Ellensburg Rodeo, so that has made a huge difference. And for us, makes things a lot of fun, you know. Got in on a hang up there at the Extreme Bulls.
It's already this year. Oh, boys, he's coming up. Tony Welcher's in there. He's got his hands on the rope. And that is why they are the best in the business. They are all over this. Wow. This is unbelievable what you're watching.
Through the rodeo, we had multiple hot bulls that was out, but that's what keeps us a job. But it is nice to be back on the W. I'm ready to get this cactus saddle thrown on the back of Carl, get my Brett Hall bit and reins in his mouth, and guess where we're headed? You guessed it correct. We're headed back to the neighbors to go catch another calf that is on the neighbor side. So I get it. Everybody that's commenting and wondering, well, I bet your neighbors hate you. Well, they used to not, but there is a good chance that maybe it's turning to that point. So, but hey, I've been rodeoing. We've been gone. Today is the 6th day on the ranch since the first week of June. So get off of me. I'm trying to hustle a little bit, but we do got some fence to build. Been meaning all summer to send my saddle and get it fixed, and every time I forget about it. So I'm still riding with the saddle horn, a little messed up, but don't sweat the small stuff. That's what they say. Cactus ropes, cactus saddles, got my Relentless cactus saddle pad there, and I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. Get a horseback. It's been a long time, a really long time. So I bet you'll be all right if you just go without them.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So you just got out of shoeing school, so I know that much. But the big question here is, can you ride a horse?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
You definitely haven't rode a horse with short hair.
No, I haven't. Maybe it'll turn out better.
Well, I guess there's a first time for everything on the W, huh?
Seems like it.
It seems that way. One thing about it, I'll get that old cactus rope with it. Look at that custom horn knot right there, Connor.
It's pretty handy.
Just what a guy needs when he's gonna go over on the neighbors.
Yes, sir.
Tie off hard and fast. Ready to roll.
Watch him.
There we
That's
go.
That's how we do it on the W.
That's right. Got a second camera too.
Yes, sir.
Keep forgetting about that, so maybe we can, you know, splice in 2 different angles of cowboying today. Gosh, it's good to be on the W.
It's always good to be on the W.
I'm ready to get these new bullfighting boomers off, put my Justin boots on. Look at them old cowboy boots right there, boy. Huh? Got a little dust on them, but they're like wine.
Get sweeter with time.
Get sweeter with time. Boombas, I wish I could say the same about them, but tell you what, when you're running 3 cleats like we do, it's hard to, about the time you find something that you like, they're gone. It's over with. So beggars can't be choosers when trying to find a cleat sponsor. Justin boots. Now George,
Yes, sir.
heard tell you, that ain't no kid horse.
Alright.
Kid. That you give him the reins and there's a cow in front of him, you're gonna end up in the middle of him. I'm just telling you. So that horse knows what he's doing, Jack.
Well,
Maybe more than you do.
yeah, I guarantee that.
Did you Boy, that's what I'm talking about.
How's it look now?
What? Woo! Easy, feller. It's just a roping dummy. Oh, this is the rope I used when I took all y'all's money and a rope off. Yes, sir. I like it. I made me like $300.
I wouldn't mind taking $300.
I'll take your $300.
Guarantee that.
I ain't gonna talk about big shades, feedlot, and cattle standing everywhere. The Flying W has expanded extremely fast, but I feel like we've done a good job managing it. Kind of winding down the year. The W's got about 8 or 9 more events for 2024, and then we've got a lot of shaking, rattling, and rolling going on, getting bulls swapped out, traded out, new bulls brought up, getting in the feedlot. Lots to be done between now and the end of the year, but everybody's questioning, you know, why does the cattle keep getting on the neighbors so much? And simple thing is they're all bulls that's in this pasture. That's the big herd of young bulls that we've raised right there, and the only thing between them and the neighbor cattle is the barbed wire fence, which was fine when we just had calves in here, but the Flying W expanded so fast and took on so many events that the feedlot where most of these bulls you see there would be in the feedlot. Well, we had to have big mature bulls that was ready to go to the events, so all them bulls have filled up the feedlot. End of the year, a lot of these bulls will end up leaving the W, and all these bulls that are in here that are of age to start getting ready to get on the grain, start putting on the weight, get their horns tipped, and start getting ready for all the events in 2025. So it will help things out. But we now have the Kubotas, we now have the brush cutters, the buckets, the auger. I think we've got enough pipe left over in order to do the project that I want to do. So we're going to come in where the end of these panels start. We'll start driving post and top rail this where this barbed wire fence is, and we will come back in with the OK brand bull panels and weld the bull panels straight to the top rail and post, and that will then have this thing where nothing can get on the neighbor anymore. There's no cattle on that side and no cattle on that side, so the bulls don't ever mess with the barbed wire fences where there's not cattle. It's just here where the cows are. Young guys wanting to get across and see if the grass is greener on the other side. So that's to come, because we're going to have to take out the brush, we're going to have to level everything, get everything right. It's worked, it's gotten us to this point, but we're to the point where we have to get this fence in. So that will be a later episode. I got through with Ellensburg yesterday, or day before yesterday. We are home today, and then AA and myself are headed to Kansas City, Missouri for the PBR teams. And then that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I will catch a flight out of Kansas City Sunday night going to Boise, Idaho. Smash will catch a flight out of Oklahoma City Sunday night going to Boise, Idaho. We will meet there, get a rental car, and then we will drive to Pendleton, Oregon to start the roundup Monday. So home for one day, not a better way to spend it than being in the saddle, getting ready to go catch a fighting bull. Calf, I should say. See how it goes. Hello, man. And about it, shotgun, George. Look, I don't want to run this man's cattle, so like we'll go slow and easy if we find him. If we don't find him, it is what it is. But if we find him, we'll go easy and slow, and we'll get everything set up where we peel him out, and then we'll roll.
Yes, sir.
Put it on him. But I don't want to run his cattle. There's some decent sized calves right over there, but he's going to be pretty sure he's ear tagged with red ear tags and got the W on his left rib cage. There's the old black. That's the one we're after. That one right there. The wild one.
Found it?
Yeah, I found it. It's right here against the road.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my time and just get her peeled off here, and we'll go towards the house with her.
Okay. Okay.
So, well, I'll call you here in a minute.
Okay.
All right. All right. So he's gonna peel off them cows. That's gonna be our shot between here and that brush. White ear tag. It's a bull, but it's got a brand on its cage too. Or it is a steer now, yeah. I bet that sucker can run. So can Carl though. He's like, this looks just like my mom. Are you ready? Well, I'm late to the game. Got a kid. Damn it. Put it on him, Connor. Here, I got you. Caught it happening a little deep, Connor. We'll hail him and go get the side by side and let's go, shotgun. Here's your shot. Come on, George. Heal that sucker, bub.
Get out, get out.
All right. Go ahead and
I'll go.
get on him. Flip her on over, George. Roll her on over. Shotgun, get off your horse. Help. Let's go. There we go. Man, I had a beautiful shot and just completely missed, but hey, been 6 months, huh?
Right over left.
Put that Brett Hall square knot on it.
Left over right.
Legs shaking. Arms are shaking. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous. Tied cattle. Caught cattle, son. George, you and Shotgun, please ride to the W. Get the lawnmower trailer and the side by side. And Connor and I will be here waiting on y'all. Right, just take your time. Just walk your horses out. You know what I mean? Oh, me and Carl are both out of roping shape, that's for sure. Hey, good job, Mary.
My GoPro fell off.
Oh no, where?
Just right back here.
We better go find that. Well, once again, flying W. Got a cow, son. Well, tell you what, that right there seems like got my rope cooled up, but seems like a little bit of spot to give a little knowledge, you know, guys that are rodeoing, bullfighting, you kids that are in school. May not be all about where you start, you know. We started over there on that far side, but we may ended up over here, but over here's where we got the job done, you know. And I think there's something to be said about that, that just because things don't always start right, rather, you know, that bull hooks me right out the gate, or, you know, ended up just something going wrong. I made a bad step and that bull got me in the arena, you know. I think that kind of, it's not all about where you start, but it's where you finish. So and it's just nice to be on the W, guys. Tell you, to be back in the saddle, back on Carl, and good horses. God's country. God's good, real good. Off the GoPro, that's the tree right there is what we hit, and then you roped him right there.
Right there.
There's your GoPro.
Right there. Thank you.
Forensic evidence.
Forensic.
Video forensic evidence. Luckily, because it's a high dollar fine.
Yeah, it is.
Still recording.
That might have died.
Might have died. Luckily, we found it. Yeah, because that's the two trees I was looking at, and I was like, we come in right here. So is that's the thick stuff I roped him in.
Yeah.
So we were just 50 yards over.
Just short a little bit.
Well,
Good find.
hopefully the boys show up with the lawnmower trailer soon.
Yes, sir.
Can't call it a lawnmower trailer. We'll have to call it our mobile relocating unit.
What?
The mobile relocation unit.
Mobile.
It's mobile.
Yep.
Real mobile. Yeah, don't let him break an ankle or nothing getting ahead on you. Yeah. There we go. Wean pin, or let me just take that tie rope off. Wean pen, or what do you want? Where do you want to put him at?
I think the wean too. Unless you want to put him on that feed, we can throw him in with them bulls.
Yeah, which pen? I could.
All in the stags.
The big pen?
The other one.
Huh?
The other one.
The second pen?
Yeah.
See you, man.
Don't let him run you over.
Woo. Got cow. Headed back to the W, going in the feedlot now.
Get that.
That's what happened to little Red that kept coming over here. Mess around, pretty soon you're gonna find out. You're going behind the metal. You ain't out there.
With the big boys.
You're in with the big boys. So, hey guys, tell you what, they're headed to the pens. We're headed back to the W. We're gonna walk these horses out, cool them off. Flying W crew to your crew. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave us a comment. We are trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Don't want to be greedy, don't want to be asking for favors, but if you guys don't mind, share what we're doing. If you appreciate what we got going on, support the W. We appreciate it. God bless you guys. We are another day here at the W, then we are Kansas City bound for the PBR teams, and we'll be coming to you live from Pendleton, Oregon, from the roundup. Peace out, guys.